Hello, everyone. Travis here for Travis Gafford. I'm joined right now by Huhi. How's it going, Huhi?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. It's been an interesting week for me, but I'm good. Yeah. Now, that was a really weird match I just watched between you and FlyQuest. I literally, I park out in the streets sometimes, and I was like, okay, I don't need to put money in the meter because CLG only needs to kill literally one turret and then the Nexus. And you guys didn't kill the turret in the Nexus, but somebody else killed your Nexus. I was not anticipating that at all. I might have a parking ticket. Why did you guys finish out that second game?
So, obviously, after the clean first game, we obviously expected for us to do better than even the first game. Yeah. So we expected to be shorter, cleaner, but even though the early game wasn't that clean, we started to get lead, and then we were going to win the game. And I guess people weren't disciplined enough, so they started to make their own play when we don't want to do those, so that we can end the game as fast as possible. People want to make their own play, popping off, right. 1v3, flashing in, or something like that. And then when at the end, we lost a fight, and then they got the Baron, and they just scaled us pretty hard because they had Orianna and Caitlyn. Yeah. So yeah, it was a pretty unlucky set that we weren't disciplined enough, so we were pretty mad at each other. Okay. But we kind of resolved that problem on post game, we came back in game 3. Yeah.
Were you not disciplined?
I'll say the early game I wasn't disciplined because I died to a gank that we knew where Elise was, but later on, I mean, everyone makes mistakes, yeah. But it just matters which one affected more. Yeah. So all of us made undisciplined play. Yeah.
Now, Dardoch said in the post-game interview that you were popping off, that you weren't a one-trick. Is that stuff true?
I mean, duh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after we started to play with Josh. Our scrim result is really good. We started to work each other really well. Especially me and Josh. So there's a lots of times that in scrims that me and Josh wins the game, and it's just a pretty new feeling for me because I now have a aggressive jungler that has his strong opinion, and I have my strong opinion too. So we just kind of try to meet in the middle, and it works pretty well. So we're pretty happy.
Yeah, I mean, how do you feel about your own play this split? Because it certainly feels like the split kind of this year as a whole has been very different than last year for you.
I mean, I don't think it's that different, my play-wise. Yeah. But I think we're definitely, being more smarter and then more, disciplined. Yeah. I think we're actually, getting up there and, can be, the international, level competitor. Right. So we're just trying to, get really consistent on what we're good at, and we're pretty set.
But, I mean, last year, I feel like a lot of fans and analysts gave you a lot of shit. And they were like, Huhi, I don't know. But this year, I feel like it's the opposite, where people are giving you a lot of credit. Yeah. You don't think that there's been any change in your play? They're just I don't know, maybe the team's just working better?
Well, personally, I always think, mid lane is not really 1v1. So, as my team learned
Tell that to Faker.
I mean, it is not 1v1, especially Faker, because whenever I play versus Faker, for example, in international tournament, they have perfect vision around him, and then they know how to play around him, and he's really mechanically good player. Right. So with that foundation, he can just pop off every game. Right. But if you don't have that foundation, even though I'm mechanically talented, I cannot really use it. And now my team is helping me a lot, getting those foundation, and then. Yeah, we're just getting better and better playing around mid. Yeah.
Dardoch is off camera right now. Yeah. Were you blushing when he said those really nice things about you in the post-game interview, or did you even know?
Yeah, I was so blushed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So blushed? Yeah. All right. Does he say nice things about you like that all the time?
Yeah. I actually don't understand why people call him toxic, because he's not.
I mean, have you seen a movie called Breaking Point? I think you should watch that if you want to know why. I think that's a little different. All right. Well, it's good to know that you guys are getting along so well. What do you think? Where do you see CLG placing at the end of the split?
First.
First. Boom. There we go. Just instantly like that.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to any of the fans out there?
Well, I will be even more confident if like our game 2 were like clean, but our game 1 is like what we want to go for, like a clean snowball to like a team that cannot be contested like on objectives. So we'll just try to get better and better and show you guys that we can. So thanks for cheering for us a lot, and we love you guys too.
Thank you so much, Huhi.
Thank you.
For everyone else, you can check out the rest of all my esports coverage on the internet, which is where it is now. Thanks so much. Hey, to keep this channel ad-free, keep using AdBlock, or feel free to support me over at travisgafford.com/support.